I know I mention my kids a lot, and one of the reasons I mention them a lot is because as I ponder life, they're pretty much right up the top of the list. Um, Miss them like crazy. And one of the things when your kids are far away, you wonder, how they're doing and what have they learned and are they prepared for life? And then they start to do stuff, and you look at them and say, wow, have you ever grown? Madison, my one little girl. Madison means strong fighter or daughter of a strong warrior. I'll take that. Sometimes I think I should have named her Beatrice, which means bringer of joy, because Madison has a personality that is, one might say, strong. She was a strong-willed child. She did what she wanted to do, and she did what, well, in many cases, she did what she thought was right. Now, she might not have been right, but she did what she thought was right. And, of course, kids be kids. They're not perfect. But Madison made a lot of different moves in her life. From here to there, she was moved out from under the wings of her parents and moved out into an apartment with a friend, and then her friend got married, and then she moved into an apartment in the basement of a pastor's house, which did well for a few years, and then things needed to change. And when things needed to change, she looked at getting an apartment with somebody else, and that wasn't really working out, so she decided she was going to get an apartment on her own. My little girl living on her own. It was really hard for me to swallow the fact that I couldn't be there to provide a roof over her head. And the reality is, I don't think she would have wanted me to. Now, I know she wouldn't have wanted me to. Now, Madison and I get along. Madison and I, we have a great relationship. It's different from the boys, of course. She's always been my little peanut, my little toots, my little rage machine. She's just an awesome kid. Love her to pieces. But, as they grow and as they get older, you begin to wonder, where's my place as a parent? And this is what I came to realize. It doesn't really matter where she is in life. It doesn't matter what she's going through or where she is or what steps she's taken. If we have a good relationship, if we're maintaining our connection, she's always comes to me for advice. Why? Because it doesn't matter how much older she gets. I'm getting older too, so I'm learning stuff. So she consistently comes to me when she's got a question and she's going through some stuff, which is awesome. And what I realized is that I may not always be the authority figure in her life. I may not always parent her, but I will always be her father. It doesn't really make any difference where she goes or what she does. She can't avoid the fact that I'm her father. And because I love her, I'm there for her in every way that I can be. I think about the prodigal son. And the prodigal son took off from his dad's place. And he did a whole lot of horrible things, made a bunch of mistakes in his life. But one thing that never changed, no matter what he did, no matter what he went through, he was always the son of the father. You know that? As much as he wanted to give up his dad never gave up him. And no matter what happens with my kids, and whether our relationship is really good or we're struggling through some things, I am always their father. And when they come back, I'm always there. Now, I'm imperfect. Sometimes I need to do whatever it takes to restore the relationship because it may be something stupid that I did. But the thing is, with God, He never does anything stupid. And whenever our relationships is beginning to wane or to wander, it's always us leaving. But anytime we turn back to God, He's there. He's not there with words of chiding and saying, see, I told you so. See, if you would just listen to me. See. He's not like that. When we turn back to Him, He's like, you're back. That's awesome. Let's have a party. Let's enjoy life together. Let's learn from our mistakes, but let's move forward. So, no matter where you are in life, no matter what you're struggling through, and you may be struggling with God and some of the things that you don't understand where He's going or what He wants, and maybe you've walked away. Maybe you've just said, I've had enough, I want to go and do my own thing, and you're beginning to realize that ain't working for you. Well, let me tell you, no matter what you've done, no matter where you've gone, God is still your Father, and He still loves you. He wants you to come back. My daughter's growing up. She's making some good decisions. She's doing some amazing things in her life. And I am so proud of her. But one of the things that brings me the most joy in that is that no matter where she is at, no matter where she goes, she knows that I love her all the time. It's never going to change. Our God loves us. Our Father loves us all the time. And that's never going to change either. God bless you. Hope that's been an encouragement to you. Bye for now.